This is Lev Vygotsky. He was a Soviet psychologist known for his work on the psychological development in children. Vygotsky was a major theorist in the area of sociocultural theory. Vygotsky theorizes that our cognitive structures and processes can be traced to our interactions with others. These social interactions are more than simple influences on cognitive development. They actually create our cognitive structures and thinking processes. Let's consider two aspects of Lev Vygotsky's work: the social sources of individual thinking and this other concept known as the zone of proximal development. First, a case study about the social sources of individual thinking. Imagine a girl approaching her dad, asking him, "Where are my toy puppies?" He responds by asking where she last saw the toys. "I can't remember," says the little girl. So the dad continues to ask her questions while playing with his daughter. "Did you leave your toys in the playroom, in the bathroom, in the kitchen?" The girl answers no to each question. Finally, the dad asked, "Did you leave your toys in the washroom?" "I think so," she says, and off she goes to find her toys. Now, this is a typical situation that all families with young kids can recognize. Vygotsky would ask, who remembered in the situation? The answer is really neither the little girl or the dad, but rather it's the two together. The remembering and the problem solving was co-constructed between people within the interaction. So next time the little girl loses another toy, she has now internalized strategies for finding the toy. This shows that higher functions appear first between a child and a teacher before they exist within the individual child. Life by Ghost states that it is through others we develop into ourselves, which is why our individual thinking originates from others. Now, the second idea from Life Vygotsky is the zone of proximal development. According to Vygotsky, at any given point in development, there are certain problems that a child is on the verge of being able to solve. The child just needs some help with remembering details. They need encouragement or good feedback, but some problems are beyond the child's capabilities, even if every step is explained clearly. Vygotsky defined the zone of proximal development as the distance between the actual developmental level as determined by independent problem solving and the level of potential development as determined through problem solving under adult guardians or in collaboration with more capable peers. The zone of proximal development is the vibrant space where students and teachers interact and understandings are exchanged. This is the area where instructions can succeed for students. In education, the zone of proximal development has become synonymous with the term scaffolding. Vygotsky never uses terminus writing, but rather it was actually introduced by David Wood, Jerome Brunner, and Gail Ross. Scaffolding is a process that enables a child or novice to solve a task or achieve a goal that would be beyond their unassisted effort. In construction, scaffolds are the temporary structures created to support a work crew in the construction or repair of building. After the building is finished, the construction is being taken off. In education, scaffolding consists of the activities provided by the educator or more competent peers to support the student as he or she is led through the zone of proximal development. There is no rule or program that defines what scaffolding looks like. Rather, you consider multiple strategies that can help guide students towards better reasoning and skills. For example, in math, A teacher can use a simple prompt such as asking students, can you think of another way to write this equation? Or you can help the student wonder about differences by asking, what would you do if the numbers were greater or smaller in this problem? Another example would be to include cooperative learning exercise so that students can provide scaffolding for each other. Have students work on problems in small groups together so they can support each other and figure out the answers. These scaffolding learning strategies help students achieve greater improvements in class than they would otherwise. And it's all thanks to Vygotsky. However, despite the strength of Vygotsky's sociocultural theory, it's essential to acknowledge its limitation. One notable weakness is the potential of oversimplification of the role of individual agency within social interactions. While Vygotsky highlights the importance of social influences, his theory may overlook the nuisance of how individual characteristics and motivations shapes these interactions and subsequent cognitive development. I hope you enjoyed this short summary of life Vygotsky and his social cultural theory development. Thank you for watching. Kingsley Omuni is my name. Bye bye.